Dear friends, welcome to a personalized episode of Enlighten Me. Today, we will discuss why 28% of workers plan to switch employers in the next year and the impact of emerging technologies like generative AI on workplace demands. Stay tuned to learn how companies can retain talent by focusing on skill development and improving the employee experience. How is the shifting workforce landscape shaping the future of employment? The global workforce is in a state of flux, and recent data from PwC reveals a significant trend. The proportion of workers who anticipate switching employers in the next year is even higher than during the Great Resignation of 2022. According to PwC's 2024 Hopes and Fears survey, around 28% of the more than 56,000 workers surveyed expressed that they are very or extremely likely to leave their current jobs within the next 12 months. This is a noticeable increase from the 19% who felt this way in 2022 and even surpasses the 26% recorded in 2023. This heightened inclination to change jobs is rooted in several factors, but two primary drivers stand out: the rapid adoption of emerging technologies and an escalation in workplace demands. Workers are increasingly embracing generative AI, GenAI, and prioritizing upskilling to keep pace with rising workloads and the fast-paced evolution of their work environments. In fact, about 45% of those surveyed reported increased workloads and a quicker pace of change over the past year, with 62% noting more workplace changes compared to the previous 12 months. Pete Brown, the global workforce leader at PwC UK, highlights that employees are putting a higher value on organizations that invest in their skill development. This shift means businesses must prioritize not only upskilling initiatives, but also the overall employee experience to retain talent. As workers become more tech-savvy, the daily use of GenAI is becoming common, with 82% of these users expecting it to boost their efficiency in the coming year. The optimism surrounding GenAI extends to career growth and remuneration. Nearly half of the survey respondents believe that GenAI will lead to higher salaries, while almost two-thirds are hopeful that these emerging tools will enhance the quality of their work. Carol Stubbings, the global markets and tax and legal services leader at PwC UK, echoes the sentiment that merely ensuring job satisfaction is no longer sufficient. Employers need to invest in both their workforce and technological platforms to manage pressures and retain talent effectively. In essence, the future of employment is being shaped by a workforce that is not just looking for job satisfaction but is also keen on growth, efficiency, and technological advancement. The main takeaway: as job dynamics evolve, both employees and employers must adapt to stay ahead in a rapidly changing world. Why are more workers planning to switch jobs in the next 12 months? And what role does technology play in this shift? According to a recent PwC survey, a staggering 28% of over 56,000 workers globally indicated they are very or extremely likely to change employers within the next year. This figure surpasses the numbers during the Great Resignation period in 2022, when only 19% expressed similar intentions, and even the 26% in 2023. So, what's driving this significant increase? One of the primary reasons is the rapid pace of workplace changes and rising workloads. Approximately 45% of the workers surveyed reported an increase in their workload over the past year, with 62% observing more changes at work within this same period compared to the previous year. It's not just the volume of work, but the speed at which these changes are occurring that is pushing employees to reconsider their current positions. Emerging technologies, particularly generative AI, GenAI, are also playing a crucial role. An impressive 82% of employees who use GenAI daily expect it to boost their efficiency in the coming year. This optimism extends to their career prospects, with nearly half believing that GenAI will lead to higher salaries and almost two-thirds hoping it will enhance the quality of their work. Companies have taken note. Pete Brown, PwC UK's global workforce leader, highlighted that employees are increasingly valuing organizations that invest in their skill development. This focus on upskilling is not just about adapting to new technologies, but also about managing the heightened pressures of the modern workplace. Carol Stubbings of PwC UK emphasized that mere job satisfaction is no longer sufficient. Employers need to invest in both their staff and technological platforms to alleviate these pressures and retain talent. Take, for example, a tech company that recently integrated GenAI into its workflow. Employees initially skeptical of the new technology soon found that it automated mundane tasks, allowing them to focus on more creative and strategic aspects of their jobs. This led to higher job satisfaction and a noticeable uptick in efficiency. However, those companies that failed to provide adequate training or support found their employees overwhelmed and more likely to seek opportunities elsewhere. In summary, as workloads increase and the pace of workplace change accelerates, employees are not just looking for better pay or benefits. They want to work for organizations that invest in their future through upskilling and the adoption of efficient technologies like GenAI. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Innovation Pulse. If you enjoyed our insights and are eager to learn more, the Enlight Me app is just a tap away. Expand your knowledge with personalized content on over 20 diverse topics, from crypto to health and beyond, all curated to fit your interests. Download the Enlight Me app now at the Apple Store or Google Play, or visit the enlightme.ai website. Stay curious, stay enlightened.